Hello, hi, hi all. Welcome to our channel V2 Vision. Today we will discuss how we should install Docker in AWS Ubuntu machine. First, we will start installing. First, we shall start on AWS EC2 instance. Here, I have logged into my. You can see I have logged into my AWS account. Here, the instance running at 0. Now I will click on launch instances, launch instances. Here maximum I will keep by default. To install a Docker, at least we should have it. Here I am selecting AMI, Amazon Ubuntu image, and here it is an free tier. It is an updated latest version only. Next, what I am taking is that here compare the instance. Click on compare instance. Here we need to take at least T2 medium. Okay, T2 medium is necessary to make the to install the Docker. Otherwise, it will not support. Here I am creating one new key pair. You know this one first. So otherwise, we can name it as Docker classes. Docker class. Okay. Docker class. Click on new create pair and I will name it as Docker class. Okay. Docker class. Docker class underscore one. Here I will take it as Docker class underscore Docker underscore class underscore one. Here we would take pin file. Since we are using mobile extra, we would use pin file. Maximum in real time also we need to download only pin file. Don't go for PPK. And here I am using mobile extra for connecting to the to connect to the our EC2 instance from our computer. Okay, I am clicking on create key pair. Okay, it has been downloaded. What I will do is that I will save it in a separate in desktop. I have created one separate folder. Files or key files here. Okay, here I will see. Just copy it. Copy. Here and paste. Okay. Now I am allowing all HTTPS and HTTP. Later we need to change the security configuration also. I will allow the traffic everywhere. I will edit again. I will show you. I am keeping the remaining VPC, remaining everything by default. Okay. You go in advanced section, you can see. Okay, I'm clicking. Just click on large instance, keeping everything as per the default values. Okay, now it is AWS is launching the instance, and go to view all instances. Go to here. We hadn't given any name, so what I want to give is Docker classes. Name it as Docker classes. Docker trainings. Name it as Docker trainings so that you can understand very easily. Docker trainings. Now it is running. Now just click on here. You can see. Okay, constant here. Tap this one. Click here. Just click on security. go to security files, click on security group. Here you can check edit inbound rules, add another rule. I'm adding another rule. I'm allowing all TCP for now from because based on our requirement we need to add different ports. Okay, and I'm allowing CIDR blocks. Zero means all. This we can access all ports. Okay, can access all ports. Now again go to instances, EC2 instance. Okay, running. What it is showing is running. See, you can see running. It is running. Okay. Now just select here. What I am trying to show you is that there should be some name like Ubuntu. Okay, networking. Go to networking concept. Here there are subnet. We have taken subnet default subnet. Okay, these are everything. Here everything is VPC also default only. We have taken everything because since we hadn't created any separate VPC, we have launched the instance. It has selected the default VPC and default subnet. Okay. Now what I will do is that already I have downloaded Mobile Extra. You also I recommend you to download Mobile Extra. Otherwise, we can use Putty also. Okay. Okay. Here, click on session. Okay. Click on SSH terminal and localhost. Now copy the IP address in AWS. In AWS, here you can see we need to copy the public IP address. The public IP address means it will be changing from time to time. In real time, we will not use public IP address. We will use elastic IP address. This one in coming classes we will learn. If you are undergoing any AWS course, then you might come across it. And for Ubuntu machine, the specific username is Ubuntu. You can view here or otherwise you can view when you log in to AWS console. Okay, and click on advanced access settings. Click on use private key. Okay, and click where we have saved. We have saved in desktop. We have saved PEM file, the Docker PEM. Just select this one and click on OK. Click on accept. Button open SSH key. Yes, success. We have successfully logged into here. Now I'm clearing the screen here. Okay. Now what we want to add is we want to add first of all what we want to add is we want to add a username with Docker and we want to give the privilege permissions. Okay. Sudo add user. Oh, sorry. User add. Sudo. Otherwise, what I will do is that sudo su so that I will be in root. Now, what I will add that add user Docker. So a new password, I will name a new password as Docker only. Okay, retype password. It is asking for confirmation. I have given confirmation. Okay, full name. These are default we can use. You just these are not just self y. Okay. Now switch user Docker. See, now we are into Docker. Again, I will go to sudo yes, switch user root. I want to become a root user. Docker. Okay. Why I will explain you. Hmm. which user root otherwise. How I can go? How I can how I can exit? How can I exit? How I can become a root user? How I can become a root user? How I can become a root user is that how we can exit. We can use exit. Yes, we can use exit. See, we can use exit. So now I became a root user. Now what I will do is that I will go to sudo etc you type as you just type ls. Okay, okay, in the screen. Snap only snap is there. Now you can see. Here you can see OPT root process bin temp user like that. There are different library different files are there. Here we can here we can see etc ed etc. Okay, in etc there is an you type ls. Here, oh, so many files are there. Again, I will clear the screen. But I will say that ls grep. We will use grep. So what I want to do ers file. Okay, there are two files. Now we want only this file. What I will do is that uh, two files. I want to edit using vi sudo ers. Okay, now it has opened. What here you can see. Here we need to add Docker and we need to give all permissions. Okay. And now what I'm doing is that I'm entering into insert mode. Okay. Now I'm in insert mode. Just copy all this. Okay. And something I have typed error. I will save without, I will close without saving. Escape, escape, semicolon, Q. Okay. Escape, otherwise escape, semicolon, Q, small. I think we need to use small. Okay. And we can see again cat sudo ers. It hadn't saved. Now I'm clearing the screen. Again go to VI editor. What you will do is that you just sudo ers. Okay. Now here we are using insert mode, we can use arrows. Otherwise, there are some different keys to go up and down. Okay. Now, just what we will do is that click on I, insert mode. There you type Docker. Okay. And copy as it is. This one, right click. Okay. Now it is fine. Now we have added Docker so that it will have some permissions. Escape, semicolon, WQ exclamation mark. So that we are saving what are the changes. We are saving the file after making changes. Okay. If you have any doubt, just type cat sudo ELS. Here you can see Docker is added and it is in the same as this one. The privilege specification. We have some privilege. Now here, oh sorry, here, okay. Suppose sudo docker switch user docker okay. Now suppose if I want to use switch user is password, it is asking for password, we have given password. Authentication failure. Why? Sudo su 1 minute docker. Yes, it got succeeded. Now what next what we want to do is that we need to install Docker. To install the Docker directly in website, we now what up to now what we have did is we have created one instance, we have connected we have created one instance and it is T2 medium and we have connected from our laptop using mobile extra. We have and the default username for Ubuntu is Ubuntu only, Ubuntu user u small. After that, uh, after now we have added one user with name Docker and we have given the password as also Docker. Okay. Now we will go to size. Now here install Docker on Ubuntu. This one just directly you can go in Docker Docker documents. We can find. See, here first command. I am running the commands as it is. I am just copy this one. One is copied, paste here. We are updating. Okay. Unable to locate package Docker. Sorry. First we are removing if there is any old Docker files. We are removing the old Docker files. Okay. Now we are from here we do manually. Okay. Here there are 3 commands. Here first we need to update our packages. Okay. Now I'm copying this one, enter and we will run. Okay. Just copy. It will take a few minutes based on your internet speed. Next, I'm using Docker official GPG. Just follow the steps as it is so that it would be very useful. Okay, it is. I have copied it. Now paste it. Right click for pasting. It is right click. Okay, we have downloaded. Sorry, nothing had happened. Okay, I think we have added up. Again, override. It's not an issue. Next, what we have added Docker official GPG key. Now use the following command to set up the registry. This one is an optional, I think, but since it is there, we will copy it. I'm clearing the screen so that it might be visible. I will increase the font also so that you can able to see. Okay, we have added. We are following the steps as it is. Okay, we have set up the repository. Okay, sudo apt update receiving GPG means it is asking. Oh, sorry, I think somewhere we have made a mistake. Okay, now what I will do is that again I will run this command. Okay, small mistake only, it's not a big deal. We can remove this one. It is removing the old versions. Okay, now what I will do is that install Docker engine. Here I will install, copy it, just copy it. They have been updated. Okay, if there is any error, we need to install Docker. Copy this one. Okay, just one more command. Just click yes. Hmm. Here it is downloading. It is taking some time. Okay. We need to check whether Docker is installed or not. Docker -hyphen version. We can type like this. Okay, Docker version 20 has been downloaded. Okay, Docker images. We can type like this. There is no images. Docker full. Here we can see there is a small first command. Okay, Docker one. This is first hello world. Basic image. It will be not present here, so it is downloaded. Now check Docker. I will clear the screen first. Docker images. Now you see Docker images. There is hello world. Okay. Hello world. This is the latest text. Suppose we want to check whether where it is hello world is, just go to Docker website. There you can see Docker. Here you can check. What I have downloaded. It is showing this one. Oh, Docker Hub. Sorry, it's my mistake. Docker Hub. Oh, my mind is not working. Yeah, and we need to go to hub.docker.com. Here it is here this is an central repository, web-based repository, where our images will be stored. Here we will check for hello world. Hello world. Here you can see hello world. This is an official image. See, we have downloaded this image. Okay, you can see the tags also, simple tags. Okay, image updates. Different information will be provided by them. Okay, different tags. image IDs. Okay. Now, by using this command, we can download Docker pull hello world. Okay. But right. But now, since we have already downloaded, we need not to download again. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is that where is mobile extra? Here it is. Mobile extra. Now, what our target is that we want to today already I think we have in my previous classes what we have did is that we have already um, uh, uh, we have already imported, we have already made a static website. We have created Docker file for a static website and we have ran on Nginx server. This have been already done. Now today what I will do is that I will pull some existing images. First I will explain about Docker network so that you will be understanding in further classes how this Docker network will be useful. Okay. Now you can see Docker images. Docker images here and again we can type under command Docker network ls. This is the command. You can see there is a bridge network and then a host network. Okay. Suppose if you want to inspect Docker, uh, what we are inspecting an image, inspect. Okay, inspect. I think there is an error. Inspect inspect image id. I will give image id so that we can inspect container also, images also. Sorry, it's my bad. Inspect now. Inspect. Right click. See here, if you type like this means you can see here what network it is using. See, Docker image. It is an image SHA-256. Okay, working directory. Docker version. Host name, domain name. If you go somewhat per Docker network, we can find. I think this one is this one Docker network. Here for every image there should be network. Okay, I think Docker info. Yes, we can use pipe grab what we want. We want network. Nothing it is showing. Docker inspect network bridge network. We'll type bridge so that you will get everything or not. I think it's there. Docker info. Okay, we will use this one. Once we check. This image, no, not this image. What I will do is that I will Docker run. Okay, I will download another image. It is 1 minute. Docker we can download from let's see. Now what we will go here. Docker let's see sar is there. Let's do 1839 Okay, here some total for things in this community. Here what we will do is that any image, we can download any image. For time being, I will download this image. Okay, we can pull this image. Here the command is docker pull command. Just copy it. Now I will here docker pull. Since we hadn't mentioned any tag, it is downloading. Okay, downloading. The image has been downloaded successfully, I think. But based on internet speed, it is taking some more time. The image has been downloaded. Now we can check again. Clear the. I am clearing the screen. Docker, Docker images. We can type as images. See, you can see that here the image has been downloaded. Okay. Now what I want to do is that I will create one container. Docker run. The command is docker run hyphen name of the container I can use node items. Okay, node items. We need to publish the port. Publish the port. Here the port is the default here where the run is 3000. I want to publish the port to 8080. Okay, and default what while building the application they have given us 3000, but it is not mentioned. But for time being, you just remember. But since I know this, I have. But really, they will mention the port number. Okay. Now image name or image ID. Okay, image ID. I am calling the image ID. Publish the port and image ID. Just click OK. You notice clicking on port. Okay, now the port has been started. I think to check whether it has been started or not, what we will do is that localhost. Okay, localhost localhost 8080. And check whether this one displayed items. It has been not started. I think we need to install Node.js or something. And these are not necessary, but why it is asking, I don't know. Docker run name node items. Start node server.js. Server listing one port. I think there might be controls here. It is not existing control view. So check it is whether it is clicking on the port 3000. Items. So it is not listening. Somewhere there is an error. It's no issue. Now what we have done is we have downloaded the images, or we will I will restart this. I will duplicate the session. Okay. Docker run near the screen, and I am okay. Docker sudo docker what I do is that sudo Docker. Okay. Now what we want to do is that what there is here it is happening. I will remove the Docker. I will remove Docker images. Okay. Docker. Yes. You check whether any here there are why it is not letting is that we need to enable the ports. Whether we will check whether to enable all the ports or not. Once we will check. Oh, we are using localhost and the mind is gone. Here we should use AWS. But I need to okay. Just log into AWS instance. Okay, copy this one and paste it here and there, and we have listed the port on 8080. See, here it is working. And what? And we can name items. There are different items. So there are so many items. Suppose if you want the first item, then select as one. First item. It has opened first item. Okay. And okay. You want only item one. And item only one. Oh yes. Like this. So it is one now. This might be working. Check. Oh, this one also not working. Okay, you to time being, you remember like this. Hmm. Okay, this one, yeah. But you can check it is working. You are check. This one is working. Now suppose create a project for ID photo one. Create a project. Now what we want to do is that we go to the container. Here duplicate container. Docker. Docker images. Docker. How many containers you want? Docker PS. Okay, this one is the container. Okay, name of the container. What is the name of the container? We have given name of the container as airports. It is container ID. It is container ID image. Image. I'm clearing the screen. Docker images. Okay. What are the commands we have used? Here we can see the amount. Node items. Here what node items? I have used node items. So Docker PS. We need to use Docker PS. Here you can see the name is Docker PS. Okay. Now Docker. Okay. Inspect. Uh-huh. Docker network. Okay, inspect. We are taking the container name or container name or ID you can mention like this one. I am taking this one. So okay, we need to mention as bridge. First, what we do is that Docker inspect. Okay, what we will inspect? We will inspect node items. Inspect node items. Here you can see. Here clearly there is a bridge. What is the command we have taken? We have taken Docker inspect node items. Node item is name of the container. Here I am inspecting the container. Okay. Previously we have inspected image. For image there will be no bridge network. Here there is a bridge network. Okay. There is the network, bridge network, where we have seen networks. You can see networks. In networks, you can see bridge network. And the gateway IP address, you can see the IP address. Okay, MAC address, drivers, outputs. Okay, what is bridge network and why it is important? Today, we will discuss mostly about regarding this one and why it is essential. Okay, now here, here, I'll show some images and why it is important. Also, I will mention you here. You can see the Docker workflow. Generally, here the developer will write a Docker file. Okay, but now what we have did is that from directly we have downloaded the image from Docker Hub. But in real-time scenarios, for the application, we will write a Docker file and we will Dockerize. Dockerize means nothing but we will create one Docker image. From that image, we will create Docker containers. Okay, and these images will be uploaded to Docker Hub. It is a remote repository repository so that every other persons can also download it. There is public and private, so that if we are in real time, we will use only private, so that others others outside our project cannot use them. Okay, and there is a Docker where you download the Docker images. Okay. Suppose here this is for Spring Boot. Now what we are doing is that now why the Docker network is networking in networking, the bridge concept is essential. Okay, I will explain about bridge. What is about networking in Docker? We are discussing about networking in Docker. Okay, when you create an image, okay, and when you create a container from the image, a default network by name bridge will be created. A default network by name bridge will be created. Okay, why this will be created means why this bridge network is essential is that because suppose there will be 2 or 3 containers, okay, or different many containers, they need to communicate with each other. And when they are in the same network, then there is no need to establish a separate connection. Dockers within the same network can communicate with each other. Okay. Here the default network is Bridgena, so that the two different Dockers can communicate. Two different containers can communicate with each other. Okay, the main important. Sometimes we can create a private. We can customize. We can create a separate networks. We can create what some network. Some networks we can create by some networks we can create our separate networks for our based on our requirements. Okay, with diagram I can show. Suppose with Docker, we can see, this is the today we will discuss basic coding. Later, what we will do is that we will go deeply. Now, what I will do is that I will give uh, some important what is this network and what is it important, like that I will if you okay. Suppose Docker info, we will type some commands also. Clearing the screen, clear the screen, clearing the screen, Docker info. See here, when we use this command, we can see that what where we have connected and what networks we are using. Okay, here OS type Linux. Okay, and total memory is 3.82 GB. Okay, has occupied read binary. We can use it since we have already downloaded. How many images are there? How many running are there? How many stopped are there? Such type of information also can be found by using Docker info command. Okay, and registry. Here we sometimes we can configure here. We need to change the registry. Here we are using https index docker.io. Okay, this one we can change in real time. If you don't want to save in Docker Hub, we need to change the registry here. Okay, Docker info by using by using this one, we need update here. Okay, now what we are discussing, I'm clearing the screen. Again, why Docker? This one is Docker network is necessary, and what is Docker network? Okay, generally what we want Docker containers can communicate with each other and does not. This is possible because of default drivers which are trained in the Docker. Okay, Docker. Here coming to Docker. In Docker, bridge is the default network driver. Already I have mentioned all the networks, all the containers of same network can communicate with each other. Okay. Suppose if we type Docker info, we can find containers of different networks cannot different networks because when we create a container, okay, default network will be allocated. Suppose if you allocate any customized network, this one I will explain you in next coming classes how we can assign a separate network to the image. Okay, by running in command itself, we can assign a separate network. Okay, containers which are planned in different networks cannot communicate directly. They used to be either any porting concept they can be communicated. Okay, and coming to naming practices of the network. Suppose what are the naming practices? Best naming practices. Okay, this one moment I can write here. Naming practices. Name. These are not compulsory, but these are preferred. Okay, naming practices. Practices of Docker network. Docker network. What are the naming practices? Okay. Here, what is the naming practice? Best naming practices. We can mention as best naming practices. Okay, practices. Coming to here, suppose if we are using two containers for this network. If we are using Java application and MySQL. Okay, MySQL. Then we can suggest that Java underscore MySQL underscore network, like this we can mention. If you are using MongoDB, Java application and MongoDB, then we can mention as, okay, oh sorry, here it is, Java and MongoDB. Then we can name Java underscore Mongo underscore network. This naming, these are not mandatory, but these are for best practices, not mandatory. Before what I have told, Docker networking in Docker, when a container is created, is created, a default network bridge will be allocated. The images, containers in same network, mm, same network will communicate with each other directly. Containers, and another point is containers of different networks cannot communicate directly. They can communicate through ports. They can communicate through ports. Okay, through ports. Okay, this one up to now what we have discussed. Okay, what is the first next? What I will do is that here we have two images. I have posted two images. Again, what I will do is that I will host another. I will pull another image. Okay. Now Docker, how many images are there? Docker. I think it has been. Okay. I will duplicate so that we can run now. We can type again. And SSHD and here the default user is 12. Okay. This one already I have logged in. Clear. Docker images. Sudo. Otherwise, which user sudo su sudo docker. Okay. Now what I will do is that Docker images. There are three images. Now what I will do is that I will pull another image, Docker pull. Okay. Here just go to our Docker. Where is Docker? Docker Hub. Just go to Docker Hub. There are so many images. Okay. So this is not Docker Hub. Just clear type Docker Hub. I think I have closed Docker Hub. Again, I am typing Docker Hub. Here, let's see. 18, 30. Check what are the repositories we have. Okay. So the 52 dollars are there. It's wrong. Oh, sorry. This downloading. Downloading. No, what window is that? Create the screen and just zoom in so that you can see so the visibility will be very good for images. Okay. Here pre-clinic image. Okay. Now what I will do with that, I will run Docker. Okay, Docker run -name. Okay, name of the container is pre-clinic container pre-clinic container review so that it could not be confusing. Pre-clinic and I will name it as container. And what is the default port? And here the default port is 8087. I want to publish, where I want to publish, I will publish on 8000 and the default port is 8087. Okay, and the image name, here the image ID I will give so that it would not be confusing. Just it is starting. It is a Spring application, Java application. No details are fine. Okay, it is starting. We are running the application. We access this one. Just go to our AWS, copy this one, and run this one. And, we are running on 8000 port now. Just click here to check whether we have found anything or not. Yes, we have found. Next type dashboard. Okay, next we have dashboard. Okay, suppose we can make changes also. We can add departments. Click on the departments. Suppose we can add department like gynecology. I can gynecology description. Gynecology I can use gynecology. These are not mandatory fields. Department create department. Gynecology one department is created. We can like this. We can create different department also. Now go to mobile extra. Okay, and duplicate tab. We can run in detached mode also so that the container will run in back. Okay, Docker. Docker, what we want to do? What is saying Docker? Docker images, Docker log, Docker images, log images. Sudo Docker, sudo Docker. Yes, in the screen. Just make it. I'm making the screen visible. I'm zooming out, zooming out so that it could be more visible to you. Now Docker is letting run here. Now Docker, what we are trying to do? We are trying to do Docker inspect, inspect images. First I will draw images. Now Docker inspect logs. We take logs, and make it a file. Okay, for pre-cleaning image. I think we need to run containers. Sorry, my bad. Docker, yes, will show the running container. Here we are running this one now. So we will pre-clean a container. We will type this one. See here we can see the different logs also. Part of the different logs. This one starting. Okay, just if you have any doubt, you just one copy there. Now this one is Docker network starting. In the coming classes, we will discuss remaining also. Okay. Thanks. Thank you for your support. If you have any doubt, please let me know. And we will. And if there is any suggestions, please let me know so that we can improve our sessions also. Okay. Now I'm stopping my share and I'm stopping the recording also.